Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Scrap2Cast. Today we're going to continue my Scrapping for Copper series. What are we going to scrap out today? Well, we're going to scrap out this RCA stereo receiver. I want to see how much copper is inside this unit. Once we get it scrapped out, we'll go ahead and take the copper and weigh it up, and then we'll melt it down in my large Devil Forge furnace. We'll cast a copper ingot, and we'll stick it on the table with the rest of the ingots. And this is series 3. I just did a vintage microwave last week. So this is the first ingot from the series. This is episode 2. This is series number 2, and this is series number 1. If you want to see any of these series or any of the videos, I will post links in the description to those playlists. So please bear with me as I get the cart set up, the camera mounted, and we'll bring it back for the teardown for this receiver. This model was made August 16th, 2002, so it's about 21 years old. Alright everyone, the receiver is all scrapped out, and here's what it looks like so far. There's the plastic front and all the plastic guts, the chassis and cover, some ultra low grade wire, which I'm not going to strip for copper. There's probably only about 3 grams worth, if that I would get off of this. There was an abundance of screws, probably about 40 or 50 of them. I lost track after about 25. The power cord we already scrapped out for the brass connectors. This little bit of copper was attached to the connectors. The power cord and the thicker gauge wires we will strip down for copper. This big transformer here definitely has copper on it. You can tell by just this copper strip right here on both sides. This one side looks like tin solder. I don't know if you can see with the glare of the light, but and I'm assuming the windings are copper, but as I start breaking it open and getting close to the windings, I will file them just to make sure, because there's no point in stripping this down completely if I'm not going to get any copper off it besides these strips that are on each side. We got ourselves a nice aluminum heatsink. This is considered sheet aluminum. This is not extruded aluminum. You can see that all of these fins here are press fitted in place. So that's just sheet aluminum. Got some low grade circuit boards here. This one has a small transformer which should have copper on it. 2 spools of copper on this main board here, one there, and then there's really no copper on these. So pretty much there's not much inside these, but it could be copper heavy. I'm guessing at least going to be a ½ pound, but once we get that transformer busted open, we'll go ahead and see. Okay, everyone, I've got all the copper removed from that receiver. Let's see what we got. So there it is. That's all the copper we got. Stripped down the wire, that small transformer and that larger one. I really had a difficult time getting all the copper out of that big transformer. It had been a while since I had done one like that. But anyways, that's what editing software is for. So anyways, we're setting pounds and ounces. Let's see how much we got here. The bins are not exactly the same, so that's why I did not just tear it out. But we did pretty good, actually. A lot better than I thought. We got 1 pound, 9.6 ounces, and let's see what that is. 728 grams. So not too bad. We are going to lose some weight because this is literally covered in lacquer. It's just literally, you can see all the dust on it. I mean, that's all lacquer. When I was cutting it with the saw, yeah, you can see right on my finger here. That's not copper dust. But still, not too bad. I just got to set up the propane tank with the furnace, and then we'll be ready to start melting. Okay everyone, the bar is all cleaned up, and here's what it looks like. Not too bad. Not one imperfection on the top side whatsoever. Bottom side has a couple pits, but I could deal with that. Nothing wrong with it. So we had 728 grams before we melted it, and we ended up with 705 grams. Now mind you, it was covered in lacquer, so I did remove a little bit of slag. Not much came inside the pan here, but it is stuck to the end. So let's see what it is in pounds and ounces. We got 1 pound, 8.9 ounces. So a little over 1.5 pounds. So we'll go ahead and stick this ingot right next to its sister. Not too bad. Very similar. This one weighs a tiny bit more. So what'd you think of the video, everyone? Did you think it was kind of cool, or did you think it was kind of lame? If you wouldn't mind dropping a comment down below, letting me know, I'd really appreciate it. If you liked the video, then please hit that thumbs up. If you really liked the video, then I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and then turned on the notifications. If you want to know how much copper is inside all of this stuff on my pallet, then please tune into my Scrapping for Copper series. This was episode 2 of the series, and I plan on doing one item every single week until everything is scrapped out. And no, I am not scrapping out the slot machine. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Happy scrapping, casting, and stacking.